Hello everyone, this is Tailspin109 and welcome back to East 2. Last time we finally defeated Dallas and now we're in a rather familiar place and... what is this? Oh. All hail the power of darkness. All shall pray to the power of darkness. The goddesses have fallen to my strength, and their priests are dead. Humankind has lost its protectors. Now all shall kneel before me. 700 years ago, I was but a step from victory when those dastardly goddesses sealed me away in the inky void. My countless years of imprisonment and all those nights of humiliation, endless and debilitating, have at long last come to an end. Now, the promised moment is nigh. The moment when demonkind usurps man's place as masters of this world. That moment is here. My brothers, in blood and in arms, heed my call, children. Let us teach humanity the true meaning of terror. I don't think so, demon! East is now back where it belongs, and the priests are in attendance. Or did you forget that I'm a descendant of Tova? I'm sorry to be so late, Adol. Quickly, play the super harmonica. Its sound will remove the curse on the goddesses. It has returned here. And now we get to play it. Where is it? There it is. We'll talk to them in a moment. First, remember this guy? Adol, where have you been? It's me, Ludogema. I brought you the Claria shield. I think you'll need it in the coming fight. His voice in the PC version still makes me laugh, that's for sure. This is to be the last battle between demon and human. Peace is within our grasp. Thanks a lot. Now let me put on the shield. Where? Okay, there we go. Nice. Well, okay. Yeah, about 5 more levels and I would have been a max. Let's start to the goddesses.
Adol, you have done well in getting this far. I am Rhea, goddess of East. When the demons were wiped out, we were the ones who buried the Claria deep within the ground. The Claria was born of the demons, you see, and of the magic. And we deemed its presence a hazard. Hundreds of years passed in tranquility until the day Claria was excavated, misidentified as silver. Because of the magic this released, Darkfact was able to gain the edge he needed to break the seal. We do not have the strength to reseal the demons on our own, I'm afraid. We need the might of a swordsman to aid us in this, our darkest hour. You must somehow destroy the Black Pearl. Please, wear my ring during the fight. It will weaken the demon.
Okay. And now?
Oh, Adol. I've been hoping I would see you again. It's me, Fina. I'm sorry for not telling you the truth before. That I am actually one of the twin goddesses of East. Using magic to seal away the demons guaranteed that the seal would eventually be broken. If magic itself is not eradicated, this land will never know true peace. Beyond this portal lies a giant black pearl, which is the true source of all magic in East. That is the demon's secret. I will imbue your blade with the concentrated power of the land of East.
Okay, good. Another level up. Can we get another? No.
whatever. We got our level up for now. Let's make sure everything is probably set. Get out the elixir, because we're definitely going to need it. I'm gonna save, although I'm pretty sure there's another cutscene after this.
Whoa! What is it? What's wrong?
The demons!
Get back! What in the world?
It must be. Darm is drawing the demons into himself to increase his power! Keith, look out!
Darm! Why are we all here?
Keith.
We're here to observe Adolf's fight. So, Adolf, we'll be rooting for you. Knock him dead, man. Literally, if you can. That's right, Tarf. Adolf is marching alone to a fearsome struggle. In light of that, we too must stand and fight in our own way to lend him support.
Mr. Gordo.
That's exactly it. We may not be able to offer direct assistance to Adolf, but that doesn't make us powerless.
Let us pray for his success then. If we cannot fight by his side, pray for East and for all the world to lend Adolf strength. And you should offer your prayers to the surface world, the world to which East is being returned.
Okay! Yes, let us pray. We shall pray as we never have before. We shall pray for unequivocal victory.
I'll pray for Adolf to be granted the knowledge and wisdom to overcome this difficult trial.
I will pray for the light to illuminate the darkness before him. I pray that his resolve shall never waver, and his heart shall never falter. I guess that just leaves me. I pray that Adolf's sword be granted power beyond power.
Lots of cutscenes. I'm gonna save again. I forgot, am I allowed to move after crossing this? Yes, I can, okay. Equip the shield magic right here. Now, as for the like of Video Wednesday, I had no time. I had a humongous rehearsal and had 4 tests to prepare for. But now I can fight the final boss now and finish the game, so it doesn't matter.
I am Darm. I am the source from which magic and demon kind alike were formed. My power is that which created East, and my power alone can sustain it. I shall consume your very soul, and you shall know true despair.
Darm is a long and tough fight, and a lot more intricate than that of Dark Fact. He will randomly shoot out lasers constantly and throw out a ton of orbs at you. The shield magic is going to be absolutely necessary because you are going to get hurt a lot and you will need that elixir. And the goddess ring will also significantly decrease damage on you. You've pretty much got to be moving the entire time. As you can see, I have already ran out of magic and we're still in the easy part of the fight. We're not even close to getting to the second phase of the fight, in which he gains a lot of attacks, and I mean a lot. I wonder why sometimes the lasers just don't show up. I guess it's whenever he forms a red shield around him. Let's see if I can at least get to the second phase before having to use up my elixir. It will be used automatically though, so I don't have to worry too much about that. it also refills your magic. So technically, you get 4 health bars for this fight, and you need them. My goodness, do you need them. So the second phase is actually Darm is the Black Pearl itself, and he gains a few new attacks, one of which is that giant laser, and then he can also shoot in 5 directions. You need to be watching him all the time. If you can, try to wait until he's attacked for a little bit, otherwise that will happen. And don't get hit by the laser. If you get hit by it once, it's basically certain death, because you will lose a lot of health. And right now I'm trying to play really carefully. I hate the 5-way attack. I never know which way it's gonna go. Okay. Oh gosh. Doesn't look like I'm gonna make it this time. I didn't quite make it that time, but this has got to be finished now. You do have to be a little patient, but you can go for a few extra hits when you have the shield magic equipped, because your magic is going down anyway. You might as well try and get in the hits that you can while you're not losing health. That is absolutely the best time to hit him, whenever that orange force field goes around him, as I just learned, actually. I didn't even know about that until just now. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got trapped. Those orbs home in on you, so just be wary of that. And always be on the move. Oh, I got in a lot of hits there. Good, because I really needed to. Whoop. Dang. There we go. In all the other versions of the game, he only has 1 attack, and it's summoning a whole bunch of those orbs at you, but they are relentless, and you will most certainly not be able to avoid them all. It's very exhilarating, though, I must say. I might even say it's more exhilarating than this, which is funny because there's a lot more happening in this fight. You can't exactly hit him when he's in the middle, unfortunately. And he likes to do that a few times in this. I think his hitbox is a little smaller here. Oh, he's not really doing much attack. That's nice. Oh, man. The orange shield doesn't seem to do as much here. It only keeps away his attack from the first form, which is those lasers, which he doesn't even use that much in this anyway, in this form. Instead, he likes to use his more deadlier attacks. Okay, good. Try not to get too overly confident, because even at this point, something really bad can still happen. Oh, great. There we go. Overall, it's a pretty intense fight, but there are tougher ones. But still, I think it's definitely a much better executed final boss than the final boss from the, well, original game. And here's the ending. Hooray, we made it.
Mr. Adol! You did it, man! And guess what? Turns out I'm a descendant of one of the 6 priests myself! Priest Adol was my ancestor. Kinda cool, huh? The whole time you were fighting, I was praying that you'd be able to banish the Black Pearl from this world. Then I heard a shattering sound, and I knew you'd done it! I knew everything was going to be alright! It'll all be peaceful like it was before. Finally, everyone can live in a world free from the torment of demons. I should be happy, but I can't stop crying. Oh, Tarv, please don't cry. If you do, you'll get me started too, and then I won't be able to stop. My name is Maria Meza. The blood of Priest Meza runs through my veins. The demons offered up sacrifices in hopes of tracking down and killing the descendants of the priests. Darm knew what the goddesses were planning, and he feared they might succeed, as well he should have. I'm sure the only reason I'm still alive after the sacrificial ceremony is because of the priest's bracelet. Peace has returned, but at the cost of more lives than I'd care to imagine. I'm going to build a monument in the cabin I have lain to commemorate all who were sacrificed there.
Hey, no, my boy, you did it! You really did it! My last name is Dabby. I guess Priest Dabby's an ancestor of mine. Who knew? The goddesses told me in a dream to come here. When I first met you in Ramia Village, I somehow just had this feeling. I knew you'd be the one to guide us, the one to lead us into a new age of peace and prosperity. It's amazing. At long last, East has been set free of its ancient curse. It's like a whole new beginning for us. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm babbling, but I'm just so excited. In any case, I can't wait to get back home. Now that the shrine's free of demons, oh man, Reg'll flip his lid. Adol, it's me, Keith. I am no longer a demon, so I apologize if my appearance surprises you. Magic has vanished from the land, and with it, so too has the curse placed upon me. When I was imprisoned in Burnbless, I lost myself in reverie. I remember when my sister was killed by the demons. I remember what she said to me that evening, 6 months ago. The day she was taken from this mortal coil. It was like her blood had stained the sunset, and as the life slipped from her body, she struggled to speak. And with her dying breath, she said to me, I pity the demons. At the time, I simply didn't understand. I was so consumed by sorrow and rage at her loss, so the idea of pity towards demons seemed like nonsense. But now that I've been a demon myself, I think I understand. Back in Burnbless, when I held the Black Pearl in my demonic hand, I was overcome with dark desires. Demons are controlled by a bottomless well of evil intent. They are incapable of creation. All they are, and all they know, is destruction. But Marl loved to create. She loved him more than anything, and she pitied the demons for what they lacked. Oh, my apologies. I don't mean to bring down the mood. This is no time for such depressing talk. This is time for celebration. We've overcome the greatest disaster we've ever faced. And we have you to thank for that, Adol. Words cannot express our gratitude. My gratitude.
Adol, you've really done it. I was standing in front of Darm Tower, and I saw its summit engulfed in light. And then, you shot into the sky. Due to the finality of your victory, I feel certain that Asteria will see many changes soon. Positive changes. Without the shadow of the demons looming over us, people can again stand on their own 2 feet. Now we can begin rebuilding. We have control over our lives once again. You are the one who reclaimed that right for us from the demons. Adol, what you have accomplished here is the true definition of heroism. Please, stay with us here in Asteria. We need your courage to help us rebuild this ravaged land. We need you to keep us on the right path.
You did it, Adol. Like everybody else, I had a really odd dream before coming here myself. In it, the goddesses appeared before me and told me that East was returning to the surface, and I was to go to the shrine. I woke up and looked up, and there it was, the land of East right in front of my eyes. I had to run like mad, and I just barely made it here in time for that final battle of yours. So, Adol, the magic that spawned the demons was the same magic that kept Ys afloat, correct? What an astounding power! It was made for our prosperity, and so quickly became a part of our everyday lives that ultimately it controlled us. And by relying so heavily on the power of magic, we sowed the seeds of our own undoing. It really makes you think. Everyone owes you an amazing debt of gratitude, Adol. Thank you. You've brought peace back to Ys. Congratulations. You've truly become a legend in your own time. Dogi's really eager to see you again, by the way.
Adol, I'm so glad you're alright. When you were in the midst of the final battle, I thought my heart was going to explode. Maybe it did, and somehow I came back to life.
If you have something to say, now's the time, little lady.
Oh, Colbert, you're mean. Adol, don't worry. I'm really very happy to see you. Very, very happy. After 700 years of separation, the peoples of Ys and Asteria and the rest of the world can reunite as one. Many glorious days await, far more now than ever before. From this time forward, there will be no need of goddesses or priests. One by one, all will come to believe in themselves in this new age. The two of us will see to it that the magic brought about by the Black Pearl will never be revived again. We will watch over the land to make sure this peace endures. We will never forget you or what you've done for us, Adol. You have our eternal, undying gratitude. I think we're third wheels here. We should probably let ourselves out.
Good thought, Marie. Adol, we're going to head back.
So much I want to say. I don't even know where to begin. After you rescued me from the depths of the shrine, I stayed at Jaba's house for a short while. I feel like I understand everything now. I never knew so many wonderful people lived in this world. There's no real need for goddesses or priests. And now even the floating land of Ys will be a thing of the past, as Asteria becomes whole again. I have so many happy memories from my time here, but the best will always be the time I spent with you. I want you to know that, more than anything else, during the time I spent with you, I truly felt human. I must go. Rhea's waiting for me. I hope that you'll think of me from time to time. And when you do, I hope you'll remember me as a girl, not as a goddess. Fare thee well.
So yay! That's East 2. Such an enjoyable game. It surpasses the original. It's got the addition of magic, which creates a new set of strategy, puzzle solving, and just overall, just makes the gameplay even better. We have a ranged attack for once. Oh boy. The music, I'm not sure whether to say I like the music in this one better or East 1 better. The soundtrack in both is amazing. The bosses were definitely much better done. Of course, the fire magic probably made that a little easier since you didn't have to run a front to most of the bosses. But still, even with the last two bosses, once it got down to the old-fashioned hack and slash, they did it really darn well, I must say. And considering this is an 80s game, this game definitely does a pretty good job with the story. Of course, this remake did add in a little more. The original story for the second game is still pretty darn good for the time period, and I love the way how they are really able to tie in the two games together. For back then, that's pretty darn impressive, especially since story narrative was really actually starting to develop into something more than just one plot mechanic that bases the rest of the entire game. This actually had some story to it, some extra conflicts and such. And, well, the graphics, they did a pretty good job with the graphics in this remake. The writing, it may seem a little hokey and cheesy, but it was an old game. None of it really meant anything. It was just cool to have at the time, and if you see the original versions of this game, the cutscenes they were able to pull off, it were kind of surprising. The PC version is definitely a lot of fun to watch. I would recommend either getting this or the PC version. They're both great. Really, East 1 and 2, they go very well together. A great start to a wonderful but underrated franchise in this country. It would be nice if in America this franchise could get the same praise that Zelda gets, because it really is just as good if you ask me. And it works for those that want a tougher challenge than Zelda. Well, maybe not necessarily in terms of the puzzles, the combat. You've definitely got to be really good at the combat, which still holds the same good strategies from the original game, while at the same time forcing you to adapt to using magic. Overall, very solid game. Definitely a very good sequel, and a wonderful tie-in to the first game. I think this was supposed to be the final game. I'm glad it wasn't. Oh my, so many good East games, and I've only played about half of them. So, that's it. Peace is back until someone else decides to revive another demon lord, because there's more than one. And there's a Rue. Ancient East vanished. And thus returned. So that's it for East 1 and 2. I hope you have enjoyed watching as much as I have enjoyed playing, and hopefully, maybe I've gotten some of you guys to give the games a try yourself. They are available on Steam, along with Oath and Felghana, East 6, East Origin, East 7, and soon to come East 8. I haven't played 6 or 7, because I'm trying to play them in order, but Oath and Felghana and Origin, that's a prequel, so I played it. They are fantastic games, and bring in different style that maybe some of you would prefer. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. This has been Tales Fan 109, and have a nice day.